Naitanui gets onto the ball. Jeddah picks up the loose ball. Puts the head down as he runs into goal. Vardy goes for home. It's through for a point. The Eagles lead.
Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Great mark. Kicked by Bagley. Hooker grabs that one. Heads up the corridor. A great effort. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. He gets above the crowd. Distance could be the problem. Naitanui slams one on the boot for goal. And he's missed. West Coast by 7 goals. The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Gleeson puts it on the boot. Naitanui has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. The ball bounced favourably for Chi. Gaff likes his chances for goal. A magnificent kick right through the middle. Gaff kicks his first. This one gives them an even bigger lead.
Gaff's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game.
Good tap from Naitanui. The bouncing ball is controlled. He's got the football now. Kicks. Nice work from Fantasia.
Look, Essendon might need to start trying to score some goals on the run. They've had a decent amount of marks inside their forward 50, but they just haven't converted them to goals. Maston picks it up. He boots it. The ball is out of bounds.
A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. String it with the ball. Gains possession. He's had lots of touches this match. He's misjudged the boundary line there. Neither ruckman giving an inch. Clean tap by Naitanui. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Hearn alone for the uncontested mark. No, that's just giving the ball away. Boots it. Nice contested mark by Vardy. Slams it on the boot. And the mark will be paid.
Hooker is one of the cleanest marks of the football in the game. He takes a strong mark. He kicks the ball. It's a mark. Sending it on its way. Good mark.
The mark. Jams it on the boot now. The mark is taken by Darling. 50 metres from home. Sends it on its way. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark.
The Bombers have had no problem getting their hands on the ball in the forward 50, but they've just wasted their opportunities so far. He boots it. That's a nice, strong mark. He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid. He boots it. Strong mark there.
Merritt puts it on the boot. Hands like dinner plates.
Heppel with the kick. McGovern takes a contested mark.
A desperate kick there. Hands like dinner plates. That's a piercing kick from Chi. Marked by Saad.
Saad's got good knowledge of the game, and you can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster. Sending it on its way. Strong mark there. Puts boot to ball. A good contested mark there.
Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Ball over the boundary line. The Rucks are going at it. Naitanui got the hit out. Lobs the pass. Oh. 15 metres out. McDonald to Woody. With a ton of weight on his shoulders, he's got to kick this vital goal. Essendon are really being punished. Schofield has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Jams it on the boot. Lucky bounce collected.
Well, you get the feeling the Bombers were only half-hearted in some of those contests. Yes, Essendon haven't given away many free kicks, but it'd be nice to see some more aggression out there. Good mark. Maston with the kick. Shuey just wanted it more then. He slams that on the boot. He steadies now in front of goal. Naitanui kicks the ball. Strong mark there.
Saad kicks it. Great mark. Kicked by Merritt. Bill Chambers drops it. He collects the loose ball. Puts boot to ball. A mark by Gaff.
Gaff told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Nui kicks it out on the full.
He puts it out of bounds on the full. Hurley with the kick. He takes control of the loose ball. Dowling going for number 5. The Eagles by 8 goals. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Kick to himself. Gets boot to high. Marked by Bagley. Gets boot to Leather. Jeddick takes the mark. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Lecrac will have to put everything into this one. Lecrac drives the ball towards goal. Goes wide for a behind. The Eagles leads by 49. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. Hurley kicks to himself. Choose to kick it. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark.
Look, Essendon might need to start trying to score some goals on the run. They've had a decent amount of marks inside their forward 50, but they just haven't converted them to goals. He kicks the ball. McDonald, Tip and Woody takes the uncontested mark.
45 metres out. Jams it on the boot now. Simply outplayed the opposition there. McGovern sends one up towards the wing. Jeddick claims the ball. Gets boot to Leather. Nice work from Marston.
He kicks it long. Vardy gets the upper hand.
Kicks. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Dowling will need to give his feet a pep talk for this kick. He's on a 30-degree angle. Lecrac looking to add another. What a match he's having. Dowling takes a shot. Bagley read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Merritt looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Merritt is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. Zaharakis mops up the ball. Puts boot to ball. He gets in under pressure.
Kicks it across the ground. Merritt claims the ball. Stabs the ball. Collier presents and takes the mark. Lining up the goal now. 45 metres out. Stabs the ball. Stewart marks it. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 40 metres from home. It's an understatement to say they really need this one. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Fantasia ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. 30 metres from home. Kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Nice work from Fantasia. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. All is in readiness. Great bounce. Bill Chambers not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. A nice uncontested mark for Marston. Works it across the ground. Dowling got under it, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Jams it on the boot. Nui presents and takes the mark. 40 metres out. Nui unloads one towards goal. Slots it. Nui kicks his second. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game.
Nui really wears his heart on his sleeve.
And look at that bounce.
He taps it. Darling gets the ball. Shuey mops up the ball.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Bill Chambers without a touch. The clearance by Nui.
McGrath has got a great technique, but he needs to put a bit more beef around his shoulders to be a real bone cruncher. Hookack scoops up the ball. He gains possession. Zaharakis plays it off to the man on the run. He gets boot to the ball. Yo with great hands. He kicks the ball. Sheed wins the contested ball. Puts boot to ball. He claims the ball.
Gets boot to high. Nice hands.
Bell Chambers needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. He gets it under pressure, sending it on its way. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Stewart scoops it up. He gets boot to the ball.
McDonald, Tip and Woody lines it up. 30 metres from home. They desperately need this goal to stem the flow. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Nice bounce. Nui with a big fist on it. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Ball up in the centre square. Guided by Nui. Penetrating hand pass. And he's heading for home. Nice kick. The lead has been increased. West Coast by 8 goals.
Naitanui needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
The ball was thrown. Free kick for Chi. Gets boot to leather. A mark by Bagley. Clears now. Hippel marks on the run. Whoa, that's a nice long kick. It's out of bounds across the boundary on the wing. Thrown in majestically. Naitanui aims for his man on the ground. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Like working in a telephone box. Look at him go. He tried and he failed. We'll have a throw in. The ball has been tossed in. Bill Chambers gets onto the ball. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Oh, something must have carried that. It's a lovely long kick. He's had lots of touches this match. You've got to move faster than that. Holding the ball. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
The Eagles are doing a really good job at finding the free man inside 50. I suspect that's why they're leading the match. LaCroix kicks the ball, just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. Passes by hand. Bell Chambers with the kick. Stewart with the ball.
Nice drop punt. Good mark by Fantasia.
He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid.
Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies, just get them in flying formation. Strong mark by McDonald, Tip and Woody. We're perilously close to having the floodgates open. It's a bad feeling. This goal is vital. Essendon, they're just being completely humiliated right here.
The Eagles just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. Barras with an easy mark. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark there. Sheed boots it. He gets it under pressure.
Shuey putting some power behind that one. Cripps claims the ball. Kicks. Vardy ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. LeCrack with a relatively easy shot, going for goal number 5. The Eagles by 8 goals.
Hurley is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. Vardy goes for home. He really had to make more of that.
Hurley waiting to bring it back into play. Drops the mark, and McCrummers are waiting. Gleeson has played a shocker. He's like a long jumper who can't reach the sand. Dowling there to mop it up. It's like he has the ball on his Trinity. Collects. Naitanui gets onto the ball. The spilled ball is collected. Bill Chambers passes it. Kicks it. Nice work from Stewart.
Stewart's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Lining it up with the goal now. McGovern just wanted it more then. He boots it. Jeddah drops the ball. He picks it up cleanly. He scoops up the loose ball.
We get a ball up on the wing. Naitanui hits it. He picks up the loose ball. He gets his hands on the footy. He's had lots of touches this match. Sends the Sharon on its way. A great effort.
But looking at the marks inside 50 count, you would think the Bombers could be winning this game. The coaches will be asking a lot of questions after this game. Fantasia takes it out on the full. Barras kicks the ball. It's a mark.
Hunt sends the ball on its way. The ball goes over the boundary on the wing. The ball has been tossed in. Bill Chambers tries swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from the guy wearing makeup. The ball in the hands of Jeddah. Kicks it. Vardy having no trouble taking that one. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. The Eagles in front. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The ruckman hard at it. Punched by Nui. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Marston going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week. Darling got under it. A pretty safe bet from this position. Darling launches one towards goal. West Coast in front.
Hurley would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. Cripps marks the ball. He kicks the ball. Great hands. Heppel kicks it. McGrath marks it. Puts boot to ball. He takes a strong mark.
Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Collier spills it. McDonald, Tippenwoody kicking the ball free of the pack. 30 metres from home. This should prove an easy angle for Danaher. Chalk up a goal for the Bombers. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Cleared by Nui. He controls the bouncing ball. Ball up in the centre square. Nui with the first touch. Handball short. Merritt kicks. Danaher will be praying he doesn't stuff this one up. The Bombers have scored the last 2 goals. Some nice goals, but it won't make much difference at the end of the day.
Essendon have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
McDonald, Tippenwoody with the mark. 45 metres out. Kicks. McGovern gets the mark without contest. Kicks it. Ball up on the other side wing. Hit by Nui. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Sends the Sharon on its way. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Well, when the Eagles were able to mark the ball inside their forward 50 so easily, it's no wonder they're leading this match. The Bombers really need to turn up the pressure. Bellchambers kicks the ball. McGrath with a strong mark.
Kicks. Oh, he's dropped it. He'll rue that one. Darling kicks. Great grab. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. 50 metres out. Kicks it. He has no trouble grabbing that one.
Hurley boots it. Goddard with the ball.
Kicks it. Bill Chambers wins the marking contest.
The Bombers have had a ton of marks inside the forward 50, so you know they're creating chances, but the forwards are just not getting the job done. Zaharakis onto the ball. He boots it. Danaher marks it.
Danaher aiming for the goals. Danaher with the goal. 7 goals now. That's hard to do. The Bombers won't be so desperate after that goal. There's the bounce. Huge leap. McGovern controls. That play is as high-tech as it can from. Myers cool under pressure, releases in time. The Rats read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Marston with the mark. He kicks with power. Nui presents and takes the mark. Nui feeds it wide. Good mark by Lecraft. 45 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. West Coast lead the Bombers.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Essendon might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. Vardy kicks it straight through the big sticks. West Coast have the edge over Essendon in this match.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Nui directs it down. Hooker boots it. Nice mark there.
The Bombers have had no problem getting their hands on the ball in the forward 50, but they've just wasted their opportunities so far. McGovern, just the better man in that contest. It's a mark. Nice bit of power then. Maston just wanted it more then. He slams that on the boot.
He gets a kick out of the pack. Takes that one strongly. Jams it on the boot. He wins the contest. Gets boot to high. Stringer delusions of grandeur. Picked up under pressure. It's a ball up. Nat Nui really gets onto this one. Does well to keep it in play. Heppel heading in. Watch his style. Nice contested mark by Duggan. Kicks. Barras marks.
Barras can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Hearn with the kick. He wins the contested mark. He boots it. He grabs it. McGovern slams the ball to his boot.
Shuey kicks. Redden wins the marking contest. Picture perfect drop punt. Marty wins the marking contest. Jams it on the boot. Nice hands. Going for goal number 5. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. Darling with 5 goals. He'll go home happy. The lead has been increased.
Darling has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays.
Bill Chambers without a touch. The clearance by Nat Nui. The loose ball picked up. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 50 metres out. Leclerc takes a shot at goal. Chalk up a goal for West Coast. This lead getting bigger now. The Eagles leads by 52. The Ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Bill Chambers gets onto the ball with the quick hands. Nat Nui gets the interception on the bounce. Gets boot to high. He keeps it alive despite the traffic around him. Unfortunately, he's out of space, like working in a telephone box out there. And they slam the door shut. Tapped by Nat Nui. Kennedy heading in. Watch his style. Never looked like going through. The Eagles leads by 53.
Hurley is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions. Gleeson with the kick. He gets it under pressure. He slams that on the boot. He manages to intercept the bouncing ball. He slams that on the boot. Bagley with good strong hands. He kicks the ball. Strong mark there.
Sends the Sharon on its way. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Scoops up the bouncing ball. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Marked by McDonald, Tip and Woody. Lining up the goal now. 50 metres out. Desperate for a goal now. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
Schofield is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He kicks to himself. He can't bring that mark down. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Strong mark there. Sending it on its way. He grabs it.
Leclerc just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Marston takes it well. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Wins the handball. 50 metres out. Nat Nui drives the ball towards goal. Hit the point post. Out of bounds on the full. Hurley feeling the pressure. Gets the quick kick away. Gleeson kicks it forward. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Essendon are doing all the right things and concocting opportunities inside the forward 50, but they just aren't getting on the scoreboard. Strong mark there. McGovern looking for distance. That's a nice strong mark. Gaff puts his boot on it.
Hand passed by Hooker. Darling has his head down now. No good. The Eagles by 53. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Marked by Goddard. Kicks. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Low kick. Nice contested mark by Redden. Gets boot to high. There's the siren for the end of the third quarter. The scores at the Eagles 183 to Essendon 130.
If West Coast can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if Essendon can tend to make any inroads to this deficit.
The scores were very high in that third term. Let's check out the stats.
Both teams are neck and neck for handball disposals. Marks are fairly close on the scoreboard with the Bombers on 2-23 and West Coast on 1.
Here we go for the last quarter.
After each game, I always wanted to be able to say I gave all I could. I gave it my best.
He takes control of the loose ball. Naitanui keeps that one low. Ball goes over the line and out of play. The throw is accurate. Tap to advantage. Controlled by Miller. Handballs. No, that's just giving the ball away. Punch by Naitanui. A favourable bounce. Gains possession. Redden shoots it. What was that? Out on the full. Kicks hurriedly. Bagley got under it. Clears now. Great mark under pressure. Bumps the pigskin. Taken by Heppel.
Essendon have had no problem getting their hands on the ball in the forward 50, but they've just wasted their opportunities so far. Zaharakis lines up. He kicks the ball. He grabs it. Lining it up with the goal now.
40 metres out. Stewart has to get this goal. That's a very well executed goal. Plenty of time left on the clock, but it will be an uphill battle to close that margin. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Guided down nicely by Naitanui. Hooker made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. An easy grab for Collier. Choose to kick it. Marks. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. McGovern sends one up towards the wing. The ball goes over the boundary on the wing. All eyes on the ball as the ruckmen battle it out. Bill Chambers without a touch. The clearance by Naitanui. She on the ball at the moment. Cripps gets the ball. Cripps drives the ball towards goal. 15 metres out. Kennedy looking to add another. What a match he's having. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Kennedy's really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster.
Deft touch from Bill Chambers. McGovern somehow manages to get that ball out with all those players around him. Out of bounds near the 50. The umpire has released the ball. Bill Chambers got a fist on him. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Booted by Redden. Here's a chance for Lacroix. Sends it on its way. Dowling urged on by the crowd.
Eagles are doing a really good job at finding the free man inside 50. I suspect that's why they're leading the match. He gets the upper hand. He boots it. Stewart with a strong mark. He boots it. Yo claims the ball.
Jams it on the boot now. She grabs that one.
He gets boot to the ball. He claims the ball.
Chip kick along the wing. Lecrac marks.
The Eagles could gaining a lot of the advantage through some smart kicks and even better marks inside their forward 50. Darling goes for home. Hurley with a strong mark. He boots it. That's a mark. Sending it on its way. Jeddah marks the ball.
Kicks it across the ground. Marston alone for the uncontested mark. 60 metres out, and he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Hooker sends one up towards the wing. The ball is on the ground, and it's picked up by Jeddah. No, that's just giving the ball away. Hands like dinner plates.
Essendon have had no problem getting their hands on the ball in the forward 50, but they've just wasted their opportunities so far. Goddard kicks the ball.
Well done to keep it alive under pressure. Couldn't pull it off. We'll have a throw in. The ball has been thrown in. Naitanui with first hands to the ball. Kicks beyond the wing. It's out of bounds across the boundary on the wing. The umpire's throw is a good one. Guided by Naitanui. Marston plans the tackle, and it's just got away in time by Shuey. Good mark on the run.
Gleeson's shown a lot of character with his recent performances, and the ball goes out of bounds. And the umpire will throw it in. He clears the ball. It's in his possession. Nice interception.
The umpire will ball it up. Naitanui with the mighty fist. Bill Chambers knocks it down the field. He collects the loose ball. The loose ball scooped up. The ball spills to Jetta. A clean pickup. Trims the grass with that one. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision.
Schofield obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He kicks the ball. Shuey, with good strong hands, puts boot to ball. The mark will be paid. Redden puts his boot on it. The mark will be paid.
Pumps the pigskin. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. He grabs it on the run. Naitanui alone for the uncontested mark. 45 metres out. Looking for another goal here. The Eagles get a goal. Naitanui with that kick has increased the lead. That could be the final nail in the coffin. All is in readiness. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Good fist. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Ball up in the centre square.
Naitanui knocks it down. He gathers the ball.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Naitanui with a big fist on it. Jeddick beats the hand pass out. Naitanui feeds it wide. Lecrac has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Great mark. 45 metres out. The ball is hammered towards goal by Naitanui. Through for a point. The Eagles bite 66.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time Essendon stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Vardy goes for goal. Magnificent goal.
The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The bounce is dead straight. Tap to advantage. Hooker picks up the bouncing ball. He boots it from the pack. Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. In the end, it wasn't enough to keep the ball in. A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. Naitanui hands the ball straight to his opponent. What was he thinking? He's got the football now.
He clears the ball. Stringer picks it up.
Naitanui gets the tap. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Sweeping handball. Sends the Sharon on its way. No one troubling him there. Jeddick with no time to delay with that kick. Choose to kick it. Nice hands.
Naitanui has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Hurley kicks it. Gleeson with good strong hands. He boots it. Redden with the mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. He gets boot to the ball. Darling with the ball.
This will certainly test him from this distance. Darling kicks for goal. Darling sinks the long kick. This kick puts them further into the lead. That could be the final nail in the coffin. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Naitanui nicely outclassing Bill Chambers with the ball now. Shuey, I've got no idea how he managed to get that out. Heads up the corridor. A solid mark from Vardy. 45 metres out. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. Goes wide for a behind. West Coast leads by 79. He has a few options. The spilled ball is collected. He's heading for home. Got a good drummer. It's like he has the ball on a string. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on air. What are your thoughts, Richo?
Total rubbish.
Hurley assesses his options now. He's just trying to find a loose man in the defensive 50. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
The Bombers have had a ton of marks inside the forward 50, so you know they're creating chances, but the forwards are just not getting the job done. He boots it. Bell Chambers with the mark. He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it.
She sends one up towards the wing. Strong mark by Redden. Kicked in a flurry. Good mark on the run. Kicked by Miller. Strong mark. Naitanui feeds it wide. Cocked up by Cripps. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Has it now. tap to advantage. Now we'll get a ball up. Nat Nui taps it. He gathers the loose ball. Merritt receives the ball. Heppel with an easy mark. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay.
Colliek's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. He gets boot to the ball. Sard gains the loose ball.
My ball, says the umpire. Bill Chambers looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. There's players everywhere, but somehow he manages to send out the handball. Kicks it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Bagley sends it out to space. Nat Nui puts the ball in the hands of fate. 25 metres out. Vardy with a relatively easy shot. Slots it. Vardy with 8 of the finest. This lead getting bigger now. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Nat Nui got the hit out. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. The mark missed by Stewart. Very quiet by his standards. He picks up the loose ball. A nice running mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. He's missed. Was that a brave attempt or a stupid attempt, Richard?
Bit of both, I think, Dan.
Looks like he's going to go long. He opts to play on with the ball. Schofield gets a less than pretty drop punt away. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot.
The Bombers needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting absolutely smashed in the contest. It's really starting to show on the scoreboard.
Tapped by Nat Nui. Off the ground. Jeddick threading the needle right there. Sheed puts it on the boot. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Sends it on its way. Heppel knows he needs to hang on to them. Very quiet by his standards. Sends it on its way. Taken by Darling. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. The ball is slammed towards goal by Darling. Drifts wide to go through for the behind. The Eagles lead the Bombers 223 to 137.
Hurley's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. He gets boot to the ball. He marks the ball. Myers puts his boot on it. And the ball goes over the boundary line. A good hit out there. He boots it. He gets the upper hand.
Myers kicks. A great effort. Stringer, the better man there. Jams it on the boot. Nice contested mark by Stewart. Jams it on the boot now. Marks. Booted by Barras. McGovern with the mark.
When the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now, it must give West Coast a lot of confidence, especially when the pressure is on. He slams that on the boot. Heppel marks the ball.
The ball goes over the line. The ball is returned to play. Hit by Nat Nui. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Choose to kick it. Marston grabs that one. Slams it on the boot. Yet another possession. The umpire wants to ball it up. Nat Nui aims for his man on the ground. Sheed passes. Puts the head down as he runs in. Vardy just manages to sink it. It looks like West Coast have this one in the bag.
Vardy can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match.
Bagley gets the upper hand. Bagley sends one up towards the wing. Great grab. Bumps the pigskin. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Nice drop punt. Nice hands. Stewart kicking the skin off that one. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 35 metres out. Fantasia to kick on a 30-degree angle. It's certainly not the easiest of shots, that's for sure. Time running out and there's a big margin in front of them.
West Coast have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover. And that's why they're on track to win this match. Fantasia could be trying not to stuff this one up. Essendon for trailing.
Not much on offer for Schofield. Kick to himself. Keeps it close to the ground. Scoops up the bouncing ball. The Rats sends the ball on its way. It's Edward Scissorhands. A clean pickup. Dio feeds it wide. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Darling in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. Nice contested mark by Kennedy. 35 metres out. Kennedy slams one on the boot for goal. That could be the final nail in the coffin.
Kennedy's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
Choose to kick it. Saad has it. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. That drop punt works well for Nui. Hippel has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. McGrath picks up the bouncing ball.
McGrath has so much potential, he could just be anything. Nui taps the ball. Gleeson with the kick. Merritt takes the mark. Sending it on its way, he marks the ball. Heppel boots it. That's a nice strong mark. Zaharakis boots it. Bellchambers with the ball.
Jams it on the boot now. Marked by Goddard.
Goddard needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. Duggan slams the ball to his boot. He can't bring that mark down. Sending it on its way. It's a mark. Sending it on its way.
The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. Jams it on the boot now. McDonald, Tippenwoody taking aim. Choose to kick it. McGovern got under it. Picture perfect drop punt. Nice hands. Jams it on the boot now. Nui with the mark. A rushed hit. Redden lining up. Puts boot to ball. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Opportunity now for Vardy. 50 metres from home. Kicks it. Lecrac marks it. 30 metres out. And looking to add another. Lecrac executes the goal well. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game.
Lecrac's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
Darling approaching home now. Vardy claims it. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Vardy slams one on the boot for goal. Only a behind. The Eagles beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 242 to 139.
Hurley has so much potential, he could just be anything. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Jeddah kicks it. Hooker takes the mark. Sending it on its way. He wins the contested mark. Saad slams the ball to his boot. The mark will be paid.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Great mark. Booted by Stringer. Nui feeds it wide. Cripps with the mark. Slams it on the boot. Bellchambers has it.
Bellchambers is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Puts boot to ball. A great mark under pressure. Shuey kicks the ball. That's a mark. Myers slams the ball to his boot.
Picked up under pressure. Jeddick not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Misses the goal and goes through for a behind. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard.
West Coast have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder the Bombers are starting to fall behind. It's through for a point. Essendon patrolling.
He's searching for his teammates. Plays onto himself. Schofield with the torpedo. Strong mark. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Gets boot to leather and the mark will be paid. 30 metres from home. McDonald, Tippenwoody going for number 5. Essendon not enjoying this.
West Coast just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. McDonald, Tippenwoody goes for goal.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Definitely palmed to advantage. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. Sheen comes away with the ball. Nat Nui heads in for the goals. And the mark will be paid. Famous last words, I know, but this is a goal he shouldn't miss. Nice kick. This one gives them an even bigger lead. The Eagles are nailing the coffin shut.
Kennedy, on his wrong foot, isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
Hit by Nat Nui. Shuey on the ball at the moment. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Hipple puts it on the boot. Stewart, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. And over the boundary line she goes. The ruckman jostle for position. Nat Nui totally outclassed in that contest. Casanova would have been jealous at that pickup. Danaher going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short. Tactically this week, 20 metres out. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. I reckon my mum could have caught that in a penny. Picked up under pressure. Doesn't quite manage to pull it off. Great try. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Bill Chambers with the tap. Lucky bounce collected. Going for goal number 5. McDonald, Tippenwoody knocks it through for a point. They've got it behind. Now they need to switch on because there's a real chance the opposition can go coast to coast and put them further behind. Duggan fingering it out of defence. Takes that one strongly. Works it across the ground. Over the top of the pack. Shuey boots it. Redden with the mark. Redden goes to midfield. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. Nat Nui has been violating the golden rule of kindergarten. He's not playing well with others.
West Coast are dominating the clearances and really giving their forwards plenty of opportunity, and I think that's why they've got the lead. The Eagles are in front.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball has been bounced. Nat Nui taps it. Bounces favourably for Darling. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. And the mark will be paid. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. McDonald, Tippenwoody to kick on a 30-degree angle. It's certainly not the easiest of shots, that's for sure.
Myers is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. Great hands. No, the kick is no good. And the points continue to grow. The Bombers are trailing.
He's searching for his teammates. Great grab. McDonald, Tippenwoody getting into position for the kick. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. Nice work from McDonald, Tippenwoody. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who will really disagree? The ruckmen, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Nat Nui got a fist on him. Bill Chambers gets the ball. Hipple gathers it. Kicks. And the mark will be paid. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that.
He taps the ball. Jeddah gets the loose ball, sending it on its way. He gets the upper hand. He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice strong mark. Maston with the kick. He gets it under pressure.
50 metres out. Sends the Sharon on its way. Darling claims it. He steadies now in front of goal. 45 metres out. Sends it on its way. Opportunity now for Nat Nui. Going for goal number 5. Through for a point. West Coast in front.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Essendon might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. He boots it. Darling with the mark. Sending it on its way. Vardy marks it.
30 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Vardy slams one on the boot for goal. The Eagles lead the Bombers. We'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Collected by Saad. Darling with his head down, running for home. Kennedy slams one on the boot for goal. If this game were being played on water, West Coast would be walking on it. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce.
The Eagles are dominating the clearances and really giving their forwards plenty of opportunity, and I think that's why they've got the lead. Gleeson kicks the ball. That's a mark. Hooker kicks the ball. Natanui with good strong hands. He boots it. Gaff, just the better man in that contest.
Kicks. Darling up. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. He shouldn't have bothered. Very quiet by his standards.
The umpire wants to ball it up. A good hit out there. Zaharakis gets the ball. He gains possession. Natanui passes it.
Gleeson on for Essendon. It's a ball up. Natanui taps it. A favourable bounce. The umpire's had enough. It's a ball up. Bill Chambers looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. West Coast are in control of this game. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Natanui with first hands to the ball. Merritt gets the ball. Gets boot to high. He wins the contest. 45 metres out. McDonald, Tippenwoody will be praying he doesn't stuff this one up. Time running out and there's a big margin in front of them. Schofield will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Essendon were really taken to task. Your final word on today's game, Richo?
A real sloppy game with no exciting moments.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. At the end of the match, the scores are West Coast 268 to Essendon 158. Well, Richo, it's been a fun match. We've enjoyed that one.
It's been my pleasure, Dennis. We look forward to having everyone back soon.